Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bulletproof Traders in the house. And today we're going to talk about the Ethereum that had been pushing forward, pushing upwards for the last 4 weeks. It's coming from a very low level, right? The whole market's basically had been tanking over the last, I want to say, 6 months to a year. And feels like it wants to bottom out. Problem is, we have some geopolitical tensions, serious geopolitical tensions in the Middle East. Obviously have a lot of impact on the oil prices, right? Oil is super volatile, so that makes this bottoming out process or bottoming out phase very slippery. Very slippery. So I don't buy that bottoming out phase yet. I feel like there's more downside potential in the pipeline. I want to show you what I'm talking about. Let's dive right into it. So I have a short position in place. Let me show you where I started this short position. So I actually started slightly off timing. I was slightly off timing. I got in too early. You can see where this is my first trade, but I knew that this was a classic area for a downside reversal, like a tipping point. There's massive resistance coming in on that area. Check it out. We have the blue line, belongs to the blue CPM system, and we have the purple line right below that belongs to a bigger CPM system, in this case the purple system, right? So two different time scales, two different CPM systems, and they're aligned. So the fact that they are aligned in that area suggests that there's a massive resistance here, which is why I pulled the trigger the first time. Again, off timing, got in early. But then price action kept pushing forward, as you can see, kept pushing upwards, and this is my second trade. So I kind of doubled down on this one, right? So I send in the second trade right at the very top, and it's still in. I'm actually more interested in increasing position size rather than take partial profit on this one. Okay, now I want to talk about two main profit targets. All right, two main profit targets, two main support key levels. One is perfectly aligned where it's the 1766 level. Check it out. So this is going to be for me a level for partial execution, to take some profit off the table. That's the idea. 1766. Now, you see this is one level, but it's actually two levels, falls exactly one on top of the other. Right? We're talking about the mid-high key level of the blue system. So there's a blue line here hiding below that red line. Now, the red system, as you see here, that's the short-term system. All right? That's the short-term CPM system. And the bottom key level of that system is 1766. So they fall precisely on top of each other. That tells me that this could be a very viable profit-taking spot for us, right? So this is what I'm planning. I'm planning to actually increase position size. I'm waiting to see on the short term. Like this is the 4-hour chart right now, right? Now you can see price action is kind of bending upwards. And I think it can push a little bit further upwards, potentially even retest that area right here. Purple and red lines, 1909, 1912. It's practically the same area. So I think price action has the potential to come all the way up, right? I mean, it's not a long way to go, and retest that area. If it does and fails to break over, fails to cross over, that's going to be a perfect spot to to increase position size, to to fire off one more trade. All right. But again, like I said, I'm not going to take any partial profit till we hit the 1766 level. Here, I'll probably take out the highest trade, right, with the most profit on it. And then it's going to turn into a testing ground, because price action is going to want to cross below. It's going to want to break down that area and continue to our final destination and primary price target, which is 1585. 1585. That's a big key level. Now let me show you why I think price action wants to keep pushing downwards. I mean, wants to turn around, effectively speaking. I think that you can see how, let's zoom in here. I think this is important. Check it out. This is from the weekly time frame perspective. This is a higher authority, the weekly chart. Check it out. Price action has been basically spiking that area 3 times in a row. We're talking 3 weeks, right? 2 weeks ago, the first time was touching base slightly. Last week was pretty significant. It was trying to break through, failed, pulled back down, and left just a little bit of a spike there as evidence for that battle. And check it out, this week is even more profound. Price action has been able to come even higher, to get higher on that breakout attempt, but it failed. And check it out now, it's actually bearish, so clearly we have a strong sign of downside reversal. Now from the monthly perspective, the highest authority, here's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at price action breaking the massive CPM system, the black system, which is the long-term system. It's been able to break that last line of defense, the bottom key level of 1671 right here, with a monthly close. That was last month, suggesting price action has more of that downside potential in the pipeline. It's gonna get lower. Now this month had a bit of a technical correction on it, coming back up, but as you can see, it's fighting that 1912. It cannot push beyond that level. Again, yeah, that kind of supports my bearish conviction long term. So that's why we're in this short position right now. But we're trying to break it down into digestible pieces where we can take partial profits on the way. Alright guys, that's about that. Ethereum, last thing I want to mention is stop loss level right now for both trades, for the whole position. Stop loss level sits at 2015. That's our stop loss level. 2 targets, like I said, 1766 for partial execution, and eventually our primary price target at 1585. We'll see how it goes. We'll come back to keep you posted. In the meantime, have a great trading day. See you in the next video. Take care.